19 celebrities who fired or got emancipated from their parents, and why. When stars get their start at a young age, their families tend to be pretty closely involved, which is not always actually for the best. Here are some celebs who fired or were emancipated from their parents. 1. Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore, who began working in entertainment at just 11 months old, has been very open about her turbulent childhood. She was legally emancipated at age 14 because she wanted a fresh start, according to her memoir Wildflower. It's no secret that I had to part ways from my mother because we had driven our relationship into the ground. She had lost credibility as a mother by taking me to Studio 54. So wrong, but so fun, instead of school, she wrote. On the day of my hearing, my mother was there in full support of my emancipation, which would mean me living on my own. I felt so sad, but too much had happened. 2. Alicia Silverstone. Alicia Silverstone had a good relationship with her parents when she was emancipated at age 15. She chose to do it to get around child labor laws on the advice of the producers of The Crush, her first movie. If you're emancipated, it means you're legally 18 and can work crazy hours, she told Rolling Stone. I had to stand before a judge and tell him I was living on my own, which was not true, and also tell him I was self-supporting, which was true. Related, 21-time celebs had hidden NSFW or just plain wild details in their red carpet looks. 3. Juliette Lewis. Cape Fear actor Juliette Lewis is another celeb who got emancipated in order to get around child labor laws. She was 14 when her parents helped her obtain emancipation. 4. Laura Dern. The daughter of actors Diane Ladd and Bruce Dern, Blue Velvet star Laura Dern moved out of home and sought emancipation at age 16 in order to work longer hours as an actor. 5. Michelle Williams. Michelle Williams was emancipated at age 15 in order to gain independence and work adult hours in her budding acting career. She landed the role of Jen on Dawson's Creek not long after. 6. Ariel Winter. At the age of 14, Modern Family star Ariel Winter lived in the custody of her older sister after she was removed from the home of her mother due to evidence of emotional abuse. After a 3-year custody battle, Ariel became emancipated at the age of 17. Describing the event as really lucky. Related, any boomer will know who these 30 celebrities from the 1970s are, but I am genuinely curious if you're under 55 if you know them. 7. Corey Feldman. Stand By Me star Corey Feldman was emancipated from his parents when he was 15 years old after accusing them of abuse, neglect, and stealing nearly $1 million from him. 8. Eliza Dushku. Eliza Dushku was emancipated at age 17 in order to work on the night shoots for Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She has revealed that the judge who approved her emancipation was even a Buffy fan. 9. Jana Malone. The stepmom and Donnie Darko actor began living alone at age 14 and was officially emancipated at age 15 after accusing her mother of mismanaging her money. 10. Jamie Presley. Jamie Presley has said she was a difficult teenager and desperate for independence. She entered global model searches in order to get away from home, and when she scored a modeling contract in Japan at age 15, she got herself emancipated in order to pursue it. Related, I'm sorry, but if you're under 50 there's no way you'll know who most of these actors from the golden age of Hollywood are. 11. Melissa Francis. Melissa Francis, former Fox News presenter and star of Little House on the Prairie, was emancipated at age 15 to escape her controlling and abusive mother, according to her memoir Diary of a Stage Mother's Daughter. 12. Macaulay Culkin. Home Alone and My Girl star Macaulay Culkin wasn't fully legally emancipated, but he did remove his parents from having access to his money when he was 16, opting to use an executor for his trust fund, primarily to keep his abusive father away from his finances and his life. 13. Aaron Carter. Aaron Carter, who died in 2022, fired his mother for mishandling his finances and sought legal emancipation as a teenager, although he later dropped the petition before it was finalized. 14. Usher. Usher's mother, Janetta Patton, was his manager from when he was 12 until he fired her in 2007, citing his wish to separate his business life from his personal life. He rehired his mother as his manager the following year, but in 2009 he made his then-girlfriend Grace Miguel his manager instead. 15. Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson's father Joe Jackson was allegedly controlling and abusive. He was her manager until she fired him ahead of a 1986 album Control. Related, here are 12 celebrity couples who stayed together after some messy scandals you've probably forgotten about, versus 9 that broke up. 16. Beyoncé's father Matthew Knowles was her manager for 14 years until she fired him in 2011, after allegations surfaced that he had stolen money from her. 17. Brooke Shields. Pretty baby star Brooke Shields has been open about her fraught relationship with her controlling stage mother, even writing about it in her book There Was a Little Girl, The Real Story of My Mother and Me. She fired her mother as her manager in 1999. 18. Selena Gomez was managed by her mother and stepdad throughout the fame of her childhood and teen years, but when she turned 21, she fired them because she wanted to move in a different direction. 19. Scarlett Johansson. The Horse Whisperer star Scarlett Johansson was managed by her mother for 17 years, until she was in her mid-20s. She decided to remove the professional aspect of her relationship with her mother because she needed to cut the cord.